Nah, I'm not gonna switch up on people like that. Because I'm not on Discord like that, bro. Like, I got other things. I got other things going on with my life outside of YouTube. Like, I'm sorry I'm not able to be at your every whim. Okay, we should be live, everyone. How are we sounding? The hell? I can't see how I'm sounding, apparently. Hang on, let me refresh this. I don't know what's going on with YouTube Studio. Alright. Wait, now I can't hear. Yeah, I can't even hear how I sound. Let me view it from my channel real quick. All right, there we go. We sound good. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't hear it from. I don't know. Something's going on with the app I used to capture YouTube music or whatever. I don't know. But whatever. All right, so what is going on, everyone? DeAndre Hawk 7 here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles with viewers. So, pretty self-explanatory. You guys get to battle me on Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, not much else to it. So, last time, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we last streamed this. I just been busy with other things, but yeah, I think the last time I streamed this was like 3 Fridays ago, so I apologize for that. But we're here. So, of course, if you guys want to join the queue, if you guys would like to battle, join the queue by typing in !join in the chat. And when it's your turn, head to Link Battle in Scarlet and Violet and enter the link code, which would be 04302001. And just remember to good luck and have fun. Because this isn't like a tournament thing or anything like that. This is just you know, it's just a little thing to like have fun with other people and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'll give it another minute or so, and if no one joins, then I'll probably just battle random people until we get more what's it called? Till we get more people joining. Forgot to get some new teams for the stream. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. Forgot to get some new teams for the stream, so double battles are still going to be with the rental teams that I have, but yeah, maybe after this stream or sometime next week, I'll try to get some new teams to rent while I still work on my weather teams. I should be done building my weather teams by the time Champions comes out, because I have been like actively hunting and training Pokemon and stuff like that, so I'm almost done with my Sun team though. I can't wait to use that. Can't wait to use it. But yeah, Siri, heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, let's do a random double battle, I guess. Yeah, let's do a random double battle. All right. Altaz Jupiter. I guess there wasn't that much. I guess there wasn't enough space to put that I for Jupiter. Unless it is supposed to be like Jupiter or Jupiter. I don't know. Anyways, we'll do normal rules. Oh wow, why is it like super laggy? Alright. Alright, let's see. Siri, give me a number between... Siri, give me a number between 1 and 5.
A random number between 1 and 5 is 2.
Alright, we'll go with the Calisun team. It's never failed me before. I don't even remember how to use this team. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been since I've touched this. Let's see. We have Magirna, Ice Rider Calyrex, Indeedee, Golden Go, Amoonguss, and Ursaluna. So I am going to start off with Koraidon and Whimsicott, and then we'll see how things progress. My plan is to start off with Koraidon and Whimsicott. Since Koraidon with its Aura Chalcum Pulse, it automatically sets the Harsh Sunlight on switch in, and then I can use Flame Charge to boost my speed or something like that, while Whimsicott uses Tailwind. Since Prankster doesn't, you know, I can use Tailwind with the Prankster boost or whatever. So I can double my team speed for, what, 4 turns? Hey, what's going on, Overrated? Welcome to the stream. Okay. There's a high probability of him terastallizing his Calyrex to like a water type, and then using Rage Powder or something with his Amoonguss. Yeah. He's not terastallizing, but he is most definitely using Rage Powder. Oh, now you're using Trick Room. Kind of sucks, but whatever. It's whatever. Magirna the Cherished. That is not good. I could do this, though. Force him into a Trick Room. Holy crap, that was actually a great call. Holy crap, that was actually a great call. I need to stop underestimating that move, man. Encore. Because I still have that like childish mentality of because the move doesn't do damage. Since the move doesn't do damage, it's worthless. Yeah, I gotta stop thinking like that. And then while I'm at it, I can go ahead and kill Calyrex here. And then just, I guess, go for a Moonblast on Golden Go, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, let me take care of Calyrex. So that way he doesn't set up another Trick Room. Downside is that the recoil is going to kill me. Sorry, Koraidon. Okay, since this is a Golden Go, I'll send out Brute Bonnet. Okay, Indeedee, oh no, the Psychic Surge. Dang it, man. Okay, at least your special attack is falling. I'm gonna use Seed Bomb on Indeedee. Make it rain. R.I.P. Whimsicott. Okay, what is Indeedee gonna go for? Trick Room? Really? Yeah, with the Tailwind now, you're just gonna make me faster again. But okay. And I don't think either of these Pokemon have anything to take Chi-Yu on. So, you can send that out. And, again, go for a Seed Bomb on Indeedee. And then, go for a Tailwind on both of them. On to both of yous. Seed Bomb on Ursaluna. Make it rain's not gonna hurt me. Bam. Did you guys get the shiny Miraidon or Koraidon? Aw, don't tell me this guy... You can't be that salty, bro. We got a salty... We got a salty one here. We got a salty one here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I didn't get the Miraidon or Koraidon yet. I forgot the events were out, honestly. Okay. Is there a way I can just like... Nope, that doesn't work for me. Unless... Nope. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix the sound here. Hey, what's going on, VGC? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know why the music is louder for me than usual. Honestly, you would have been sad if you missed the Shiny Legends, but honestly, now you don't mind all that much. Yeah, I honestly, I just hate that you have to go to GameStop for it. because you guys know me. I am anti GameStop all the way. I refuse to give any type of business. I refuse to support in any way for GameStop. I avoid it like the plague. I despise them. Anyway, you'll join in a minute. You gotta get a team ready. Haven't played in weeks. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Siri, heads or tails? Alright, we'll do another double battle, I guess. Sucks that person had to be a had to be a salty boy and just rage quit. Just disconnect. All because he was losing, man. Alright, Robin. From Teen Titans? Or from One Piece? Which one? If they did a raid event for them, that would be somewhat better. That would be a million times better. Instead of just, oh yeah, go to GameStop, get code, and then you just have them. I actually liked how they handled the shiny Ruinous Treasures. Treasures of Ruin, however you say their names. Siri, heads or tails? Oh wait, no. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 5. All right, we'll do Callison again. But yeah, that would have been much better in my opinion if they made the events like actual like raids. Like I miss when the events were like you have to earn the Pokemon basically. All right, so Robin here has Primarina, Greninja, Ceruledge, Toucannon, Crocodile, and what's your name? Qianpao. But yeah, I miss when the events were like you have to earn the Pokemon, basically. So yeah, I was kind of bummed that they just made it another GameStop event. I'm still gonna get them, obviously. But yeah. And I know some stores, they'll make it where like you have to buy something before you get the event. You can't just walk in for the event, which in my opinion is kind of scummy. Because they did that for some time ago. It was like you could walk into a Target or a GameStop to get like an event Pokemon. I think it was for like Eternatus or something. Yeah, shiny Eternatus back in Sword and Shield. And yeah, it was just... that was horrible. Okay, I think I'm going to target the Qianpao. The Qianpao is the main... threat for me. Ooh, Toucannon is kind of a threat too because of that Beak Blast. Okay, you're probably going to have a Focus Sash because people usually run Focus Sash on Qianpao. But surprisingly, this one didn't. It's either a Choice Band or a Focus Sash from what I've seen. Beak Blast is going to destroy Whimsicott. Oh my goodness, I had a Focus Sash on this one? I didn't even know that. I don't look at the items sometimes. Got an eyelash in my eye for a split second. Okay, Ceruledge. I literally can't hurt Ceruledge. So, my best bet is... I'll use Collision Course, actually. Actually, no. No. Wait, what if I... If I can Terrasilize into a Fire type, use Flare Blitz, I can avoid the burn. Yeah. And then... I don't know, I'll use Cotton Spore on you or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll use Cotton Spore, because I can't... Moonblast isn't really going to do anything for... Moonblast isn't going to do anything for Ceruledge. And it probably won't do much for Toucannon either. So yeah, I'll go for a Cotton Spore. I don't. Oh, he wasn't going for a Beak Blast. Dang it. So I Terrastalized for no reason. I thought he was gonna go for another Beak Blast. Not gonna lie. Bazookan is actually a really clever name. Honestly, I would have preferred that over Toucanon if that was its actual name. Bazookanon. I love that. Rakale? Interesting. Go for a Collision Core. Oh, that's a Moxie. That has to be a Moxie. Yeah, that has to be a Moxie Crocodile. No way it's not. No way it's not, chat. And I guess I'll go for the Moonblast, because, like I said, I don't really have anything else to hit Cerulege with. Okay, Koraidon is down. Yeah, Koraidon is down, unfortunately. Alright. I can go for Brute Bonnet and try to go for a Sucker Punch. And with the Photosynthesis, I love how his name is just shiny. Primarina's name is just shiny. Could be Moxie. Yeah, it could be also Anchor Point too, yeah. But it definitely not... Wait. No, Sucker Punch on... No, definitely use Sucker Punch on Cerulege, and I'll use Moonblast on Primarina. And you're Terrastalizing into what type? Who knows? Oh, you suck for that. Oh. Oh, you suck for that. That was smart. He knew I was going for that Sucker Punch. Hyper Voice is going to destroy Whimsicott. Well, not really destroy, but I only had 1 HP. Oh, the Throat Spray, Bitter Blade. That's a fire move, right? Yeah. So that's gonna kill me. Ah, crap, man. And my Tailwind is gone, so that's lovely. Alright, I am going to go for Chi-Yu and Indeedee. I'll save Calyrex. I'll save Calyrex for later. And by later, I mean when either Chi-Yu or... Oh, wait, it might have Liquid Voice. Shoot. It might have... Oh, it definitely has Liquid Voice, actually. Who would run a Torrent? It has to. It has to be. Alright, I'll go for Snarl just to lower the special attack of Primarina. And also do as much damage as I can to Cerulege. Don't know how much damage I'll do, but hopefully it'll... Oh, wait a minute. I could also do this. Yeah. I can also do this. Helping Hand. This should... Oh, I thought that was gonna, like, actually destroy... I thought that was actually gonna destroy Cerulege, dang it. Alright, that's okay. Sparkling Aurea. Wait, why would you do that? Wait! That had to have been a misclick. There's no way. Why would you do that? You just killed your teammate. Okay. Okay, Greninja. Greninja. Oh, I literally cannot hit you. Okay, with Indeedee at least. So I'm going to just continue going for my Helping Hand strat. And Snarl is going to do maximum damage. Or not. I lied. Well, at least the special attacks are lowered. Oh, it's a physical Greninja. Oh, it's a physical Greninja. Oh, man. Moonblast. That's not going to do anything to me. Never mind. It was a critical hit for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. That's okay. That's okay. I think we got this. Maybe. Really depends on the BS. Really depends on the amount of BS that might happen in the next turn. It's your last two Pokemon. I'm sure we can do this. Helping Hand on the Calyrex. Because I naturally outspeed you too, so I can at least kill the Primarina. Hey, what's going on, Zilla? Welcome to the stream. Yep, there we go. Helping Hand helped out. Helping Hand helped out. Yep. Well, Greninja was never really the bulkiest Pokemon either. But we won, ladies and gentlemen. I could have won that last battle if the person didn't freaking rage quit too. I hate rage quitters. But GG to Robin here. Alright, favorite. We doing singles or doubles? Favorite Cat's Eye member? What's Cat's Eye? And you said the BBQ team? Okay, so you have Sinistcha, Grimmsnarl, Miraidon, what's his name? Zamazenta, Typhlosion, and Ursaluna. I've never been able to like successfully use Farigiraf on the team. Like Farigiraf is kind of a last resort Pokemon, I guess. Go for a light screen. for Sacred Fire. Okay, light screen. Overheat. Nah, you didn't predict that, bro. You did not predict that, bro. Ain't no way you predicted that, bro. Wait, what item do I have on you? I have an assault vest. Okay. Thought I had a choice ban for a split second. I think I'm choice spect. Nah, bro, you stream sniping for sure. You stream sniping for sure, bro. You're not predicting like that. You stream sniping for sure, bro. Nah. Cause you did not just predict me using that, bro. Nah. You've gotten, but, bruh, quit lying, bro. You know you watching my every move right now. Talking about something I've gotten better. Ain't that you got better? You're just watching my move selection. How is that Sinistcha that bulky? Well, it's kind of redundant to use that. All right, well, that's that. But yeah, definitely need to... I guess I could stop by GameStop after the stream. When before I go out to do some deliveries and all that. I could probably do that. Get my Koraidon and Miraidon. Can you get both of them, or is it just one? Like, is it like just like for a version? That would be kind of dumb if it was just for one version. But yeah, because like Koraidon probably has like one of the best shinies, like hands down. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, come on. There we go. I meant to minimize it. All right. Hey, what's going on, Crispy? Welcome to the stream. Siri, heads or tails? Alright, I'll do a random single battle this time around. Fury, heads or tails?
It's not.
We'll do main team. It's been a minute since I used this team. Well, it's been a minute since I used any of my teams, because I have not done any, like, battling or anything since the last battle stream. Okay, so this guy just filled up... So this guy just filled up his team with the shiny legendaries, I bet. And some people will be like, ew, a legend spammer. No. What do I want to start with? I'll start with Thunder Punch, actually. You keep forgetting that Geodude exists. That's one downside about the Chrome Shinies for the future Paradox Pokemon. Some Pokemon, it looks really good. Like, for some Pokemon, it actually looks pretty cool, like Iron Thorns or whatever. And then for some, it's just like, yeah, you can kind of tell that they just kind of went lazy and just slapped on some Chrome. And I am apparently faster than this Miraidon. Okay, this guy just used Dragon Breath. Yeah, it's over for you. Yeah, he just decided to make his team filled with... Yeah, he didn't EV train them, nothing. He just decided to be like, hey, look, I have all of these shinies now. Because who runs Dragon Breath? Let's be serious now. Like, come on, y'all. You can't be serious. Alright, go for... Let's go for a Brick Break since it's stab. Probably do more damage. Never mind. And it has a Rocky Helmet. Ruination. Yeah, this guy definitely is like some child who just got all of like the legend, who just got all of the shiny legends and is just like, yeah, let me flex them online real quick. Like everyone else doesn't have them or whatever. Because he did not just go for a Ruination on me, bro. He literally could have... Yeah, this guy is actually brain dead. Hold up. Because I don't think Ruination kills. Yeah, Ruination doesn't kill. At least I don't think it does. Let's go for a flip turn. Ow, the Rocky Helmet! If you ask me, I think the Punching Glove should bypass the Rocky Helmet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me guess. Ruination. Oh my word. He's really going for a Ruination. Oh, that good old Pokemon Battle Revolution music. Yeah, I hope Pokemon Champions has some good music, man. I hope they have some bumpin' music. How can a Pokemon be a fan of Pokemon? What? Like, I'm just thinking about that now. Like, how can a Pokemon be a fan of Pokemon? Alright, let's send out Nightcrawler. Get that first impression. Down and out, as the Pokemon Battle Revolution announcer would say. Honestly, probably the most underrated out of all of them. It was the worst battle simulator out of all of them, since you couldn't use like you were very limited on like the rental teams and stuff. But you know, because unless you transferred all of your Pokemon from the DS games, you really couldn't do much in that game. But it was still pretty dope, honestly. Oh, overheat. Well, at least you lowered your special attack for me, so we're fine. Man, Chi-Yu has such a great shiny. Such a great shiny. I'll go for a Earth Power. So who's left? I think Koraidon and Wo-Chien are left. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna live an attack. Okay, you're terrestrializing now. Into what type, though? Fighting, I predict. It's Fairy. I wanted to terrestrialize so I could get rid of its sun, but whatever. Go for, I guess... Yeah, I really should have gone for... Really should have gone for the Terastal. That kind of screwed me. Freeze him. Dang it. Flame Boy to Fraud. I'm faster. And because it's sun boosted, it'll do a lot more damage. Goodbye. I was not expecting to outspeed that Koraidon. What the heck? I was like, well, it's GG's here, but hold up. We actually have a chance because his last Pokemon is Wo-Chien, so we definitely won this battle, chat. We definitely won this. But for the record, I don't think this team was Eevee trained or had their moves manipulated whatsoever. I think he just got them, gave them a bunch of like random moves, and then slapped a couple items here and there on the Pokemon and called it a day. I don't think he actually like took the time to Eevee train any of these guys. That critical hit was so unnecessary. But GG. Still pretty good battle, though. Still pretty good battle. By the way, chat, when you join the queue, you guys, just to remind you guys can also tell me like which battle format and which team you want to battle to. You don't have to just type in !join and then tell me when it's your turn. Just a fun little tidbit there. All right, VGC, what we doing? What happened? What just happened to YouTube Music, bro? Why did my AirPods connect to another device, bro? See, that's the thing with Bluetooth. Like, I like that my AirPods can, like, connect to different devices seamlessly without me having to, like, manually do it, but sometimes it gets a little annoying because, like, one thing will, like, if a video plays on my phone, it'll automatically, like, take the sound from my AirPods, or it'll automatically, like, connect my AirPods to the phone rather than, like, my MacBook or whatever. It's very annoying. But whatever. Singles main. Alright. Kind of crazy that, like, in less than 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, like, in less than 3 weeks, we're gonna be in Legends EA, man. I can't. I'm so excited. I'm still pretty excited. Like, don't get me wrong, Pokemon Company has done some questionable things, but like, I'm still excited for the game. You know, I'm excited to do a new experience outside of playing Paldea over and over again. Which I guess I should say that this means that there won't be there won't be any battle streams or anything like that for a while. I probably will take a break, like a hiatus from battle streams until not Legends, until Champions comes out, and then we'll try out Champions for like battle streams. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, so we have Miraidon, uh, Malamar, Urshifu, Landorus, Hisuian Arcanine, and Mousehold. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Man. Also, can we talk about how awesome the Treasures of Ruins? Can we talk about how awesome the Treasures of Ruin were? Probably the best. The hell? Probably the best Pokemon we've gotten, or yeah, probably the best legendary Pokemon we've gotten. Period. Definitely my favorite groups of legendaries from Gen 9, for sure. Koraidon and Miraidon are objectively cool. They're just cool. Let's see. Okay, bro. For a split second, I thought Riptide was actually gonna, like, survive that. But whatever. I think Thunder Punch should be faster. I hope. Nope, it's not. Of course, that hits all 10, bro. You know, I just remembered that because of Terapagos' ability, I could literally bypass it. Like, it just dawned on me that I could have just used Terapagos this entire time. I'm not asking why is it actually hitting, like, accurately. I'm asking, like, why does the move have to hit 10 times? You know, it literally could have been a 5-time, like, it literally could have just been the regular 2 to 5 hit ratio. But no, they decided, you know what, let's make it 10 times. Like, it's so stupid, bro. Because, like, if your Pokemon isn't faster, you're basically screwed. Like, it's so dumb. I doubt I'm gonna survive whatever move you're about to use. If I'm not faster, which I doubt I am. I always forget Arcanine, or at least Hisuian Arcanine speed. I don't know if they reduced it or if it's like the same as regular Arcanines. You could run Choice Scarf on Pommet to always outspeed an Oko. Yeah, but I don't like being Choice Scarfed. Hence why I don't use it. Because when you're locked to one item, you could like, if you have a Ghost type on your team, you could just switch to the Ghost type, and then, yeah, it doesn't. So that's kind of like a dumb point. Because then I'm just gonna be forced to switch out to another Pokemon, which I don't like doing. I'm dead either way. I'm dead either way. You just finished making a collage of you and your friend group's favorite characters for the background of your group chat. That's dope. I doubt I'm gonna survive the head smash if it hits, but it's worth a shot. Okay, I am faster. Awesome. Yeah, it's like how some people are like, oh, why don't you run Choice Scarf or Choice Specs on Typhlosion? I'm like, again, I don't like being locked to using one move, and then I'm just like, if someone switches out the Pokemon, I have to then switch out my Pokemon. Because that's just a free hit, basically. Chill Guy? Ooh. I'll only use a Choice Scarf if it's like a very, very dire need. Only because there's no there's not really an alternative. There's not really an alternative to Choice Scarf, unfortunately. I mean, there's a Quick Claw, but that's not really the same thing. Yeah, that's not really the same thing. Bro, what's with the switching, bro? Just kill me and be done with it. Like, I don't understand why people do that type of stuff. Like, just kill me and be done with it. Okay, you're clearly trying to troll me, so... Why are you levitating now? Like, bro, there was literally no point to that, but whatever. I got a BRB, because my mom just came home and and I'm pretty sure she bought like 1,000 groceries, so yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna take me, but I'll be right back, chat. All right, we are back, everyone. Hey, what's going on, John and Ghosts? Welcome to the stream. Hmm. Oh, there's no one in the queue. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Crispy? All right, my bad about that. That took way longer than I anticipated. But that's what happens when you put away the groceries all by yourself. Let me see. You know what? I'll go like an extra hour to make up for the time. No, that's the thing. Like, she'll get them, and then like she'll help bring some in, but it's usually me putting all of them away. So, yeah. That's why it took so long. Probably would have taken like 20 something minutes. Probably, and also my nephew could have helped. But no, he's just sitting in there doing whatever. So yeah, that could have actually taken like 20-30 minutes as opposed to however long I was gone. So yeah. Anyway, Siri, heads or tails? Alright, we'll do another double battle. I'll go like an additional... I guess I will go like an additional hour to make up for the lost time. I mean, my nephew doesn't even look at that type of stuff. Look, honestly, thank God. He's not completely brain rotted. Completely. But he's one of those 6-7 kids. It's also time for you to go eat. See ya. You'll try to be back later. Alright, no problem, Crispy. Alright, let me go ahead and turn on my do not disturb. Forgot that was off. Alright. Xavier. Or Xavier. Yeah, some people... It's weird. Like, some people it's like... It's spelled like... For some people it's... Xavier. Some people say Xavier. And then for some people it's Xavier. So weird. I guess it just depends on how the person wants to say it. Siri, heads or tails? Dude, I don't even get the whole 6-7 thing, to tell you the truth. Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, what is the joke? Like, I always hear the youngins repeat it, and I'm just like, bro, what is the joke? What am I missing? Alright, so we have Koraidon, Miraidon, Annihilate, Cloyster, Fluttermane. Yeah, Fluttermane and Brute Bonnet. Yeah, I still gotta get my shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. Might replace Terapagos with Miraidon, not gonna lie. Because technically my main team would have Miraidon on it for Paldea. I could also use Pecharunt too. Yeah, ever since the shinies dropped, everyone just put them on their teams instantly. Oh, you boosted your defense. Crap. Well, at least I'm faster, but the sad thing is your defense is boosted, so that did way less than it should have. I could wait a minute. I could always switch into. Here we go. I just thought of a brilliant plan. You're terastallizing into Fairy, I want to say? Nope, just electric. Okay. That was kind of redundant. But that's honestly okay. So I'm gonna send in Riptide. Hopefully, well, he probably has a choice specs. Yeah, he's probably running choice specs, if we're being honest. But I'm still gonna send in Toxin. He probably predicted what I was doing, so he'll probably still. But I think he has choice specs on. Most people. No! Okay, he doesn't. He's not running choice spec. Wait. Then what item is he running? Oh wait, my bad. My dumbass forgot that he had a electric seed. Whoops. I completely ignored the fact that he had an electric seed. So he's gonna withdraw. That was kind of my whole point. I need to force him to switch out. So no more of that. Rage Fist is still going to do a lot of damage. Okay, I'm hoping I can survive another Rage Fist before falling. So I can at least take something out. Never mind. He is destroying my team right now. But I'm sure Nightcrawler can take care of Annihilate. Kind of a disappointing shiny for Annihilate. They just made him more purple. Kinda. It's not bad. It's not like I can notice that it's shiny, but it's like it's just kind of like they could have done better for shiny Annihilate. I'm not asking for like a crazy different color. They could have made it where he's like all white actually. That would have been cool. Not like all white, like maybe make the arms black. Make the arms black, but he's like a white ghost. That would have been a cool shiny. Koraidon is going to kill me. I could always terastallize. Should have gone for a sucker punch then. Yeah, I really should have gone for a sucker punch. Okay, you have a life orb. I haven't terastallized yet. Yeah, I haven't. But yeah, I think I'm really thinking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the Terrastal, or not Terrastal. I think I'm gonna use the shiny Miraidon when I get it for my team, for my main team. You know, do something new. All right. Blair Blitz. Interesting. Well, I guess he figured that because of my Terra, because of my Terra Shell ability, the damage wouldn't really matter. Although I feel like if he used this, oh wait, no, it still would have been not very effective. No, I just need you to send out your Miraidon so I can pull this off. It's not the defense that I'm really worried. It's not the... Because honestly, if I get rid of the electric terrain, we're okay. We'll be okay. As long as I get rid of that, we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Still gonna do a lot of damage. I just need to get rid of the... I just needed to get rid of the terrain in the sun. Oh, that didn't kill me, luckily. Okay, so we can take care of Miraidon. The only downside is that we have 4 more Pokemon to take care of, so that's fun. Baba Yaga. Alright. Yeah, so now your speed is boosted probably, right? Yep, it's usually the speed. It's usually the speed. Okay. I could just spam Jet Punch, really. I forgot what the rest of his team was, though. Yeah, I could just spam Jet Punch, really. Oh, Annihilate's still in. Crap. Okay. Oh, no, Annihilate's fainted. So I took out half of his team. Okay, so I did pretty good, actually. I could take care of Brute Bonnet, Cloyster, too. Yeah, I think I should be okay, depending on how much damage Jet Punch does. If he switches to... Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say... Oh, my. Oh, my. I nearly one-shotted the dang Flutter Mane and luckily avoided the Thunder Wave. That was all sorts of luck right there. That wasn't even a critical hit. Then again, probably not EV trained. Well, I don't know. Could be EV trained, but he's still just really frail. I don't know. Go for an Ice Punch. Spore! Damn it. Yep, that is a move that you can definitely learn. Crap. No. I'm still okay. I'm still okay. I'm still okay as long as he doesn't go for a dark move. I think I'll be okay. So let's send out Flame Boy. Seed Bomb, that's not gonna do much. Luckily for me, go for an Eruption. Oh, hey, that was you on the screen. Oh, your name on the Switch showed up. Okay, this should one-shot. I was about to say, ain't no way you survive. That would have been hacks right there. Like Cloister. Cloister, I think I can handle. The Rank Master. Oh, I wonder why. Eruption should. It's not going to one-shot, but... Focus Sash. Okay. Skill Link. Or not Skill Link. What's it called? Shell Smash? Yep. I had a feeling. Luckily, Cloister does not get the ability... Cloister doesn't get the ability, not the ability, get the move, shoot, what was I trying to say? I forgot. Water Absorb. It doesn't get the ability Water Absorb, is what I was trying to say. So I could literally... Oh, I forgot Riptide's still asleep, though. That's the one thing that sucked about this. So, I'm gonna need you to wake up. Riptide is a legend. Riptide is a legend. Riptide is a freaking legend. Didn't get hit once during that entire battle. Riptide is for sure the Paldea ace. Like, Typhlosion's always going to be like my ace, but Riptide is for sure like my ace. Hi there, it's you, Gus. It's been a while. Hey, what's going on, Gus? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You had your channel rebooted a few months ago, if I'm wondering. Oh, okay. This man said he got a boo-boo at work today. How did you end up doing that? You know what's crazy, chat? It's been so long since I've been to GameStop, I don't even remember where the nearest GameStop. I forgot where the nearest GameStop is. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Why is it 11 minutes away? I mean, that's not that long of a drive, but still. Alright. I'll just walk in there, get my Koraidon and Miraidon, and just call it a day. And then we're out of there, chat. We'll explain in a sec. You got yourself a Switch 2 about a month ago and for your birthday? Nice. No one wants to get me a Switch 2 for my birthday. Nah, I'm playing. I can wait. Alright, Siri, heads or tails? Siri, heads or tails? Alright, we'll do another single battle. Shiny Trapinch. Man, I really need a shiny Trapinch. You know, with the... If we don't get Mega Flygon... Okay, he disconnected. If we don't get Mega Flygon for the base game of Legends ZA, we better get it for the DLC then. We better get it for the DLC for sure. Also, it is confirmed that the DLC won't be available to play. It's not going to come out along with the base game, chat. Because I know there's been some like misinformation about that. So the apparel sets for the DLC, if you pre-order it now, it's available for pre-order now. But if you pre-order it, which I don't know why you would want to pre-order it. Just wait until it comes out. But you can get the apparel set October 16th when the game drops, and you can also get but the base content, like the base game, is gonna come out sometime next year. We don't have an exact date, but some people say like February 28th, like the day after Pokemon Day, but who knows? You're still iffy about getting the game? Well, whether you get it or not, it's up to you. Mega Delphox was the main appeal to you, but they screwed it up badly. I'm just happy that we have our Pokemon Z finally, basically. Like, pretty much the Pokemon Z that we were supposed to get back in, like, 2016, but then they scrapped the game entirely for the 20th anniversary with Sun and Moon. Siri, heads or tails?
It's tails.
I'll probably just do a couple. The battle rules will be reselected because at least one person can't participate in battle. No. Yeah. You decide then. You decide then. I might still just like do a couple ranked matches just so I can get the stones and stuff like that, but yeah, it does suck that. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. They better do like a patch like after the whole like seasons for ranked come out, to where you can just get them, where you can just get the stones regularly or something, because I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of dumb. That's so dumb. Wait, hold up, what battle set are we doing? No restrictions? Oh my goodness, ever since the shiny legends came out, man, everyone just has it on their team. It's like, have some originality for once. I don't know. I think I'll lead with Rotom. At least we're getting some good megas still. Like, outside of the starters, of course. I just hope that we get, like, another good fire-type mega evolution, because my initial plan was to use Delphox on my team for once, because that's the only starter I've never used in a Kalos playthrough. Because I usually pick Greninja or Chestnut, but I was gonna be like, you know what, this time around I'll use Delphox. I probably still will use Delphox on my team just to try something new. But sucks that you have to play online to get the stupid Mega Stone for it, man. I'm more disappointed with the fact that there doesn't seem to be any new, like, regional variants or Pokemon, but you know, I guess we could use a break from having new Pokemon anyway. I'll go for a Volt Switch, I guess. Collision Course might still kill. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't. Almost killed me, but it didn't. I think my main appeal for wanting Legend ZA still is because, you know, we've basically done all we could with Scarlet and Violet, so I think that's the only reason why I'm excited for the game, so I can just play a new Pokemon game for once. The battle was this man really got salty because I burned his Koraidon and I was about to kill it. Nah, we're battling again. We're battling again. Never. You're that salty? Are you serious? You're that salty? Man. That's some BS, man. You're that salty. Aragon, I swear to God, if you disconnect. Why even battle? Why even click link battle if you know you're just gonna disconnect? I don't understand. You know, this is the last battle stream now. Since people want to just quit. Before the battle even started. Everyone's getting punished. But real talk though, once Legend ZA drops, like, that's my main focus for the rest of the... Well, at least until I beat the main story, at least. When I beat the main story, I'll go back to... If I don't finish Amori by then, I'll take a hiatus from it and then go back to it after I beat the game. I do plan on doing another stream where I rank all of the shiny Pokemon too. Because I think that would be interesting to do. Alright, so we have Metagross. So we have Metagross. What's that thing called? Alolan Ninetales. Let's see. Baxcalibur. Blissey. Chandelure. I forgot one of my favorite Pokemon for a split second. And Hitmontop. Well, I didn't like forget its name, but it was like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know. Silly me, I guess. Crap. That was a misclick. I got a forfeit. Chat. You know, I saw some people, like, you know, they were talking about the Switch 2, right? But people were complaining about getting the Switch 2 controller. I'm like, you don't have to get the Switch 2 controller. If you already have a if you already have a like an original Nintendo Switch controller, just use that. Yeah, I screwed up badly. But at least I know he's sending out Delphox though. But he's gonna use he's gonna use Aurora Veil, so it doesn't really matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. And he disconnected, buddy. All because I forgot one Pokemon, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Why is it so hard finding someone to battle these days, chat? I might have to bring the showdown battle streams back at this point. Did I say Delphox? I meant Ninetales, my bad. But the thing with Showdown is that it's so restrictive. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about the boo-boo. Honestly, another thing I'm excited for is for Legends EA is the customization, especially with the recent news that came out apparently that clothes are apparently not gender locked. So you could wear female apparel in the game. You were trying to open a box, but your hand jostles and you end up cutting the part of the finger where the fingernail and actual. Ooh, that happened to me actually once. Not because I was like trying to open a box, but like I tripped. I was like playing. It happened like long ago, and like when I was like a middle schooler. Yeah, I tripped, and one of the tiles or something, one of like the because it's like a really old like gym floor. One of the tiles was slightly raised, I think, so I ended up like cutting it like it, and like specifically like how I landed, the jagged piece kind of like stabbed like the meat that connects the nail and the finger. Yeah. When I look closely, it's still you can kind of still tell it's kind of separated. Like it's healed, but it's like still separated. It hurt, man. So yeah, I feel that pain. Oh my goodness, another person using the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon, man. How original. I mean, don't get me wrong, I plan on using Miraidon myself when I plan on using replacing my Terapagos with Miraidon once I get the shinies. If I get the shinies, that is. But that's only because I genuinely like Miraidon. Oh, it's not shiny. Okay. Somehow you're fine with like intense gore like in Saw, but little gore like that is nasty. For me, my only thing is eyes. I don't like gore when it comes to like eyes and all that. But that's only because like I have like an intense fear of like, you know, something getting in my eye and it's like I go blind or some crap. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ew. Saturday? I'll go for a Volt Switch still. You've been doing Saturday? I know, but still, like, ugh. Like, working on a Saturday is just like, ugh. I could be doing other stuff that day, you know? Would have had Sunday off, but Craig, one of your managers, has to go to his daughter's wedding that day, so you're filling in for him. Man, whack out wedding, bro. Like, what you getting married for, bro? On a Saturday, too. Don't you be dissing my boy Craig. I don't know that. I've never met a Craig. No, yes, I have. Have I? I don't know. I don't remember. He's awesome and you will not stand for slander against him. I don't know. I might have to discriminate against all the Craigs. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't covering any of my and if I ever work retail or something like that, I'm not covering anyone's shift. If I'm on my day off or whatever, you ain't like, bro, you going. I don't care. I don't care if your kid has kidney failure or whatever. You're going to work. I ain't doing it. Call me messed up, chat, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Oh, I love it when people fall for to levitate. I absolutely love it when people fall for the levitate. Absolutely beautiful. Delicious. Oh, Vault Swim cooking. Hold up. Vault Swim's cooking right now. Well, he's dead now, but Vault Swim was cooking. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for Hendrix, and then I'm going to terrestrialize into a flying type and avoid the earthquake. I'm gonna miss Terra, man. I know we're gonna have Terra in I know we're gonna have terrestrialization in Champions, but still. Oh, I'm faster, so that was redundant. I didn't even realize I was faster. So I could have just used Boom Burst. Whoops. The Gourmet? Oh, Lord, chat. Oh, Lord, I screwed myself. I screwed myself over. But yeah, that's what I like about doing like Uber. You can schedule your own days. I refuse to do deliveries on the weekend. Could I make more money? Sure, but do I care? Not really. Cyberspace. I used to not really like Magnazone's shiny, but it really ain't that bad. It's a very simple change, but still cool. Yo, Magnazone would make a dope Mega though. Like imagine like they turn him into like, instead of like a floating UFO, like they expand on it and turn him into more of like a, what's it called? Like a railgun, like a flying railgun basically. I was hoping I could like paralyze him or something. Ah, whatever. I'm sure I can survive a Focus Blast. I can indeed survive a Focus Blast. Kill him. I still have my Rotom, I forgot. I completely forgot Rotom was in the fray. Okay. Not the Pokevent.com. That's what I'm saying, bro. All four are Charizard too, like crazy. It's always the regular Pokemon too. It's never like the legendaries that you can't get like if you don't have like the DLCs or something like that. It's always like regular Pokemon. That's what always kills me about these things, man. That's what always kills me. Wait. Hold up. Okay, yeah. I think it's just that you can't go to sleep in, you can't sleep in electric terrain, I believe. Okay, low kick, you can go out. I affected your attack that much. Well, then again, I'm not really, well, Rotom isn't really a heavy Pokemon either, so. I doubt that I would have done that much damage to begin with. Volt switch! I hope my nephew sleeps in tomorrow. I ain't trying to take him to church again, chat. I ain't trying to do all that, to tell y'all the truth. Like, I ain't trying to wake up early, bro. Like, I want to sleep in on a Saturday, you know? It's Monster Truck Day. Low-key, I would get a monster truck and just, like, start running people over. Which is probably why I'll never get a monster truck, bro. Because, like, get a monster truck, it's over. It's not even going to be because, like, I'm angry or anything. I'm just bored. Just murdering people out of boredom. Probably shouldn't say this stuff on stream, but hey. I always tell y'all, like, if I had, like, Superman levels of power, it's over for humanity, bro. Every city getting freaking like getting annihilated. I'm laying waste to every major city I can. Not that kind of. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. And they're gonna be even bigger because we got a 99-cent sale going on. Ah, okay. I was kind of confused because I was like, what that got to do with anything? Hey, wait, what's going on, John? Okay, I'm gonna go for a Dragon Pulse. I don't know if I'll survive, but oh, I really hope he doesn't switch. Okay, it's not. What? Why did you go for that? You gotta be joking. Nah, bro, you've gotta be joking. You've gotta be joking. I should have gone for Meteor Beam then. Oh, that's gotta... Dude, you gotta be joking, bro. Damn. That's not right. That should have killed you. That should have killed you. Come on. That's some BS. And a modest nature, too. Dude, I haven't watched Horizons. I have not watched Horizons since, like, the Palafin episode. I need to get back to it. I don't watch the dub. I watch the Japanese version. But I'm so far behind that the dub started showing up for me on the site that I pirate on. I mean, don't pirate, guys. It's illegal. Don't do that stuff, y'all. Well, actually, no, because we should have a choice on whether we want to watch the... That's why Pokemon needs to do simulcasts. Like have dub the episodes the same day as like a couple hours after the release, so that way we can have like a simulcast kind of thing, you know? So for the people who want to watch the sub version, they can watch that. For the people who want to watch the dub version, or at least just make it where it's like, if you're not gonna do that, then make it where, like, I don't know, put the anime on Crunchyroll or some crap. I don't know. You can get a bunch of them on Netflix if you don't mind watching them in English, and you can change it to Japanese. You believe? Yeah, but I'd rather watch the episodes like as they're coming out, not waiting 1,000 years for them to dub the episodes. And plus, I really hate Freed's voice in the English dub. Like, every other voice is fine, But Freed's voice does not match his design. It really doesn't. And plus, I don't have Netflix because no. Ever since they basically ever since they got rid of all of the good show, like since all of the good shows moved to like another streaming service and stuff, like I quit streaming services altogether. The only streaming service I willingly pay for is YouTube. That's it. Siri, heads or tails? And I guess Nintendo Switch Online counts as a streaming service, sort of like a game. Well, not streaming. That's not really streaming. That's just like a subscription service. But still. Yeah, I've been really like conscious on what I spend my money on now. Like, I think I only pay for like 5 things a month now. Because I used to be paying for... Dude, I used to be paying for like Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, some other streaming service, I forgot. I think I still have HBO Max, but that's technically my dad paying for it, not me. Because we have like a deal through DirecTV. What about Crunchyroll? Nah, screw Crunchyroll. I don't even watch anime all that much, so... I literally just pirate everything because... I'm not about to pay for a streaming service just for like the shows that I want to watch to move to another streaming service, and then I have to pay another $10 to watch the shows on there. It's like, nah. And it's funny because even for wait, hold up. Siri. 5. Never mind. Siri. Give me a number between 1 and 5.
Between 1 and 5 is 5.
Why was I about to ask Siri 5 minus 1 for a split second when I was saying that? Hey, what's going on, Black? Welcome to the stream. Am I interested in a Switch too? Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I basically need a new Switch because my Switch... Dude, the fan in my Switch has started like making this annoying buzzing sound. I know I could just easily replace it myself, but you know, I'm not trying to put any more money into this Switch. Like I need a Switch 2 by next year. I mean, I've been saying since the Switch was announced, since the Switch 2 was announced, that once I get the money to get it, I'm getting it. Like, do I need one currently? Not really. But once I get the money to, like, it's not a crucial need for me to get it since, you know. But Gen 10 is definitely going to be a Switch 2 exclusive, and which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, Gen 10 is for sure going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. What other Pokemon do I want to use here? Well, not what I want to use. Oh, wait, I didn't even read your team. Shoot. And not too bad, Black. Not too bad. But yeah. Like, I want to play Mario Kart World, and I want to play Bonanza, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. But I don't have a need to play them. Like, it's not like it's crucial for me to play them. It's the same thing with, shoot, with the new that new, like, Animal Crossing Pokemon game that's supposed to be coming out next year, Pokemon Pokopia or something like that. Yeah, Pokemon Pokopia, I think. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Crazy thing is that you're about to get Mario Kart soon. Nice. Let's see. What do I want to use this on? I think I'll target Corviknight. Yeah, I think I'll target Corviknight. And I'll just use Rage Powder. So they can both hit me. Although that may not be the best idea since Corviknight is clearly Corviknight might target me anyway if it uses like Drill Peck or something, but I doubt it. Probably might go for an Iron Defense Body Press strat. But yeah, Pokemon Pokopia. Once I get a Switch 2, I'm definitely... That's going to be one of the games I'm going to be on, like, 24/7. Like, even outside of streaming, I'll be playing that. One thing I do hate is that GameCube... Wait, what? You found somebody... You know it, that's having to have major surgery. That sucks. Hope the surgery goes well though. If it's like if it's a major surgery, yeah, I hope it goes well, man. Did you just taunt me? Crazy. Bro really just taunted me. Alright, whatever. Shoot. I don't know. Okay, you were about to attack. You're about to get an Xbox Halo Edition, a PlayStation 5 Spider-Man Edition, and a Switch 2 from a friend for 50 bucks? For 50 bucks down? But you don't know if you want to keep everything you're getting? Another lawsuit for Nintendo? Wait, what do you mean? But yeah. Dude, I was fiending for a freaking Nintendo Switch 2. I was even joining them, like, giveaway stuff that YouTubers were hosting. Which, obviously, I was never gonna win, but whatever. Worth a shot, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't make, you know? Iron Bundle. Something is in my eye. Should go for one final... I'll go for one final Sucker Punch. I'll target Miraidon though. Speaking of which, you need a PlayStation 5. Your PlayStation 4 is outdated. Yeah, I skipped out on the PlayStation 5. Dude, I didn't even use my PlayStation 4, bro. I only had like 3 games for the PlayStation 4. I really only got it to play One Piece Burning Blood. I beat the game and then I never touched my PlayStation 4 ever. Well, no. That's a lie. I did play a little bit of Spider-Man for it, and that was it. But you really want to buy the Switch 2. Oh no, yeah, the Switch 2 is my main priority. Like next year I'm definitely gonna be saving up for sure. I'm gonna get a Switch 2, then after that, like sometime next year, I'll see if I can get like a refurbished iPhone Air. Cause I know the iPhone, cause I never buy a phone like that just came out. But yeah, dude, my PlayStation 4 has just been sitting under my bed collecting dust. Like, I do not touch it. When I was talking about the Pokemon game until I said it was for the Switch, you thought someone else was trying to make... Oh. Yeah, no, they made like a Animal Crossing type like Pokemon game, and it's only for the Switch 2, unfortunately. I think I'll use you, and I'll use you. What's crazy, somebody bought one from Walmart, took out Mario Kart, returned it to Walmart. Walmart put it on clearance for $250. Crazy. I mean, I needed space for my Apple TV when I got it, and I was like, I rarely use it, so I could sell it actually. Yeah, I should probably just sell it, if I'm being honest. Make some money off of it. That's a steal, honestly. $250 for a perfectly working Switch 2. I don't know what I want to use. Okay, I guess I'll go for this move. Shoot. I panicked. I should have gone for Heat Wave. Crap. I panicked and went for Snarl. Because I got distracted. But yeah, I usually don't get Apple products like the day of release because I just think it's stupid. At least make it $330. I mean, it's Walmart. Who cares? Who cares if they're losing? Walmart's Walmart's like the biggest like store chain in frickin' America. Like, it ain't even that worth it to be so high. I think it's worth it. They basically fixed all of my problems with the original Switch. Although I do think Switch 2 is still a dumb name. They could have... I would have taken the Switch Pro at that point. Did you hear what they did in order to win the lawsuit? Yeah, they basically like copyrighted like the patents, so like the concept of like summoning monsters and stuff like that, like using a device to summon monsters and stuff like that. You can easily get sued by Nintendo if you do that. It's so stupid. Like if Nintendo wasn't already greedy. Even though I hate the idea of giving every single device the nickname of Pro, I think Pro is a dumb thing. Like, not everything needs to have Pro. Like, whatever happened to like the uniqueness? It's not even really a Nintendo Switch. It's not really a Switch anymore either. It's more of like a, what's it called? I would call it more of a snap, because you don't switch the Joy-Cons. You just kind of snap them on this time around. Yeah, I think I'll attack. Or not? I guess I won't be attacking you. You can always take your PlayStation 4 to a game. Hell no! I'm not doing that! No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather just get the money straight up. I'd rather get money for it, not store credit. They owe it. Why do you guys think I say screw GameStop? Because I'm not giving them a bunch of old games and consoles just for store credit. I want money for it. I want money for the stuff that I'm giving, not store credit. That's the same thing I'm gonna do when I get an iPhone Air eventually. I'm gonna sell my 14 Pro because I realize I don't even buy stuff from game stores or AT&T and stuff like that. It should be up to Game Freak to decide that. Well, the Pokemon Company, really. But, you know, it's Nintendo. That's Nintendo for you. They patent the ability for any game where you throw, like, a Pokeball or capture a Mon in a ball to win. Which is stupid. You're better off... No, I'm just gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace, because the pawn shop dudes be robbing you, too. I like to decide my own price, you know? I like to decide my own price when it comes to this type of stuff. Yeah, pawn shops, they be robbing you, bro. Oh, I should have gone for Shadow Ball on Metagross. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. What's done is done. But yeah, I'm not But yeah, I'm just gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace. I could also do eBay too, but you have to pay like, you have to put like, what's it called? You have to what am I trying to say, chat? You have to like spend like, I think you have to pay like 13% to ship, like a shipping fee to like ship it. I'm not doing that. I'd rather just meet up with the person in like a public place, get the money that I want for the thing I'm selling, and then yeah. Honestly, I think my Nintendo, yeah, not my, I was about to say my Nintendo Switch 4, my PS4. Honestly, yeah, nah, 150 for sure. Probably even more than that, because it still works perfectly fine. Like, it's not like it's like slowed down or anything like that. Like, it's basically well, not brand new, but I just need to dust it off and then sell it. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh my god, why did I do so much? Yeah, mine still works perfectly fine. Would it give money to you, but you get more in credit? That's the only reason I said anything. I mean, yeah, but like, they don't give you enough money. Like, especially GameStop, bro. Like, I'm not gonna give them a perfectly fine, like, PlayStation 4. They give you like 20, they'll give me like $70 for it when the thing is definitely worth like 200, you know? Is that me wanting too much? Is that me asking for too much? I feel like I'm not asking for too much. Yo, I got a lot of stuff to sell. I gotta sell my Apple Watch. I gotta sell my, even when I do sell, I'm still gonna get it. I'm still not gonna buy a Switch 2 until like January of next year because, you know, other expenses and stuff like that. Plus, I can have family members just like give me Christmas money too, and I could get more money. But yeah, I mainly want like, I think what I'm probably gonna do is get like, I don't know. No, because a lot of people are still playing on the PlayStation 4. Yeah. I'm gonna sell my Apple Watch, my old, exactly, I'm better off selling it. And people like, and also, retro players too. Like, retro video gamers and all that. So yeah. In my opinion, you're better off just selling it rather than just getting store credit, because, yeah. Because I don't really have any, like, local game shops around me either. Like, I usually, if I'm gonna buy something, I usually buy it from, like, I'm probably gonna buy the Switch 2 from Amazon or something. I'm not gonna go to Walmart to get it. But I wouldn't actually, no, that's a lie. I might go to Walmart or something, because, you know, I don't trust Amazon with these, like, expensive devices. Yeah. You're gonna sell your Switch Lite and probably your PlayStation 4 and combine them for a good price. Yeah, might as well. $50 in a bag of flamin' hot Cheetos. All right, Black, you're up now, so let's see. Siri, heads or tails? All right, we'll do a single battle. But yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't know, why does so many good things have to come out in quick succession, man? But yeah, I definitely, like, after I get my Switch 2, getting a new phone is definitely a priority, because I hate my iPhone 14 Pro. I hate my iPhone 14 Pro with a dying passion. Well, I don't hate it, but it's definitely the worst phone I've owned out of all of like out of all the iPhones I've had. Like it's definitely the worst one I've had. Like the battery degraded so fast on this thing. Like I've never had that quick of a battery degradation. Some places just compare the prices to what it's going for on eBay. Yeah, but still, I just wanna get my, you know, just get my own device, like make my own price, and see whoever in the city wants to buy it or whatever. So yeah, I think Sunday or Monday I'm just gonna take a bunch of like old devices I'm not using, put them on Facebook Marketplace, and then hopefully get some money for it. Cause I'm gonna sell my Apple Watch Series 4 for like $100. It could have been more than that, but the problem with that is that it's one, it has a couple scratches on it, like a little bit of wear and tear here and there. And also the maximum battery capacity has kind of like degraded a bit, so you know, I feel like 100 is a fair price for that. Your friend sold his PlayStation 4 for $200. Technically speaking, I could sell it for $200, right? But along with the games, I could make like I could make like 300 off of the games too. But I just want to get rid of it. They actually gave him the money, like, dog, that's crazy. Yeah, that's typically, that's how most people do it. They usually do, like, they either do, like, Cash App or Venmo and stuff like that, or they just do physical cash. Which, honestly, I'd rather just get the physical cash, you know? Well, actually, no, I'd rather you would I rather Cash App? No, just give me the cash and then I can just, like, yeah, just give me the cash and then I can just, like, put it into ATM. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's see. What team do I want to do? Siri, heads or tails? But yeah, once I get a Switch 2, because that's my main priority right now. Once I get a Switch 2, I'm gonna invest my money into a new iPhone, and once I get the new iPhone, what else did I want to buy? I'll probably get a Steam Deck, because I do want to play a Steam, because that's my plan, is to basically put all of my Nintendo exclusives on my Nintendo Switch 2, and then every other game I'll play on my Steam Deck. I will never get an Xbox. I will never get an Xbox because I hate Microsoft with a dying passion. And excuse me, every most PlayStation games you can get, like most PlayStation exclusives you can also get on Steam. So it's like you're better off just getting them on Steam, especially when Steam does like the little discounted deals. Oh, yeah. When they do them discounted deals. What is in my eye, bro? Well, I know what's in my eye, but it's so annoying. Like, what's the point of eyelashes at this point? Because they say they're supposed to, like, protect your eyes, but every time something's in my eye, it's an eyelash. It's never anything else. I never got dust in my eye. I've never got dirt in my eye. It's always an eyelash, and it's so annoying. I can't. You've always been a PlayStation person? Yeah, I'm Team Nintendo. They suck as a company, yes, but I can't deny their games were fun. I grew up on Mario, Kirby, Pokemon, and stuff like that, so mainly Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not much of a gamer, honestly. I mainly just play Pokemon. That's why I'm so iffy about trying new games, too. Alright, your ability prevents you from being burned, so no point in doing that. Man, I love a Araquanid shiny. I love a Araquanid in general. We also got to remember all systems come with at least one controller. Any extra controllers as well. Yeah. And extra controllers as well, yeah. Yeah, so... Oh, man, you guys get... See, I'm so happy that I was reminded that I have a PlayStation under my bed, bro. I will literally say... You know, I should low-key... Yo, low-key, chat, should I hassle my friend George low-key? Be like, hey, bro, you trying to spend 100... you trying to spend 100 on a PlayStation 4 real quick? Not 100. You trying to give me $200 for a PlayStation 4 real quick? Nah, I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't gonna do my friend like that. I forgot what Pokemon I was gonna send out. Volt Swim. Sticky Web. Good thing a good majority of my team is immune to this, I think. I don't remember. I think only like 2 of my Pokemon are actually affected by this. I'm actually surprised I tanked that. But then again, I think I have more physical bulk than special bulk. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Nah, what is actually in my eye, bro? Hold up. My eye, like it's like a stabbing pain too. Like, I know it's an eyelash, cause I can kind of feel it. Like when I move my eye, I kind of feel it. They're fixing to bring Steam to the new Xbox. Yeah, screw Xbox though. Still screw Xbox. Until I get them games on Steam, screw them. Screw Microsoft in general. I mainly hate Microsoft because I hate Windows, but like as in association with Xbox, I hate Xbox by proxy. But it's mainly the computers I hate, not really the consoles. And also, I just don't play that many games to justify buying like a really expensive console. Like, at least for Nintendo, like, there's Pokemon, right? Like, I actually like to support Pokemon. Like, I like giving Pokemon my money, you know? But for everything else, it's like, nah. You know? Oh, wow, I was actually correct. Only 2 of my Pokemon are actually, like, affected. Yeah. Only 2 of my Pokemon are actually affected by this. But I guess that's cool that they're actually, like, you know. I mean, I know, like, they have, like, that new, like, Xbox handheld PC that's supposed to be coming out. Well, I don't know if it's out yet. But I know they're supposed to be, like, I know it's supposed to be coming out soon. But, like, it's like, damn, bro. What you meant to say was, oh, I could make money off the extra controllers. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't... See, I only had 2 PlayStation 4 controllers from my PlayStation 4, right? But I don't know where my second controller went. I don't know where my second controller went, and I only have, like, the 1, so... I only have the 1, so... Unfortunately. And I have, like, 3 games for it. And everyone wants to play Spider-Man. I have Spider-Man, One Piece Burning Blood, and I think one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games? Right? Yeah, I think I have one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I could also sell GTA 5. I could also do that. Because I got it for my Xbox. I got it for my old Xbox 360, but I've never opened it. I've never opened it. Never intended to play it. Because I was like, oh yeah, I feel like I can... Because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of, like, GTA, so... I got it because of all, like, the hype surrounding it, and only to... I feel bad for my mom. I really made her waste money on a game that I never opened up. Like, now that I really think about it, bro. Wait, what Pokemon did I just kill? Go for an overdrive. Cause like the thing with GTA is like there's not much to do in it from what I've seen. Halo is your favorite game? Yeah, I never played Halo. It was never really like my type of game, honestly. I should have just gone for the Terra Blast. Yeah, I should have gone for the Terra Blast. That's on me. But yeah, I know like people, I know some people are always like, yo, DeAndre, you barely have any games on your Switch. And I'm like, dude, like I said, like I only like I only like religiously play like 3 games on here. Like Smash, Pokemon, no, really, it's just Smash and Pokemon, really. Mario Kart is like a rare occasion, like a rare occasion. Shoot, wait a minute. Might have to send you out. Oh, wait, no, I should have sent out. Yeah, I should have sent out the other guy. Rotom, I mean. PlayStation's top sellers were God of War and Spider-Man. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised by that. It just sucks that you can only get for Steam you can only get Spider-Man if you have a Windows computer. Because I would definitely be playing that on my MacBook if it was also available for the Mac. Are you serious? You just had to miss. Like, come on, bro. You just had to miss that attack. Oh shoot, it's 6:24. Yeah, I gotta hurry up and get these battles out the way. Hurry up and get these battles out the way so I could go out and do some deliveries. Hopefully tonight is good. Dude, Wednesday was so ass, man. I only made like $9 that night. That was disgusting. Because I kept getting those crappy like $5 orders, bro. Like I don't accept anything under $7. But all I was getting was like $2 orders, $5 orders, or sometimes like $7 for 2 people. I'm not doing that. $7 for 2 people, bro. Like, you're losing in the end. And it's usually the no tippers too. And I know there's some people who are like, oh, why should I have to tip? Uber needs to do. Listen, if you know you're not gonna tip, then don't order. That's my thing. I don't like to tip people myself, so you want to know what I do? I just get the food myself from the restaurant. Because I'm not a big fan of paying people to do stuff that I can already do, you know? Unless it's like mowing the yard or whatever, because I ain't doing all that. You got me messed up. Oh, Ceruledge, how horrible your shiny is, bro. How horrible your shiny is. Your shiny is absolutely horrendous. They could have done so much more. Please paralyze. Dang it. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and remove black while I'm at it. And then I'll battle John after this battle. And then I actually do have to end it. I was not trying to go on for this long. I only went like an extra hour. Like, I was just trying to go for like an extra hour since I was kind of gone for a bit. I should have gone for foul play. Crap. I really hope I don't miss then. Dragon Claw. I did not know you could learn that. Did not know that Ceruledge could learn that. That's very interesting. Not really a claw, though. It's more of a dragon blade. But whatever. Bitterblade's gonna kill me. Yep. The critical hit was not necessary. What was the point of paralyzing him if you were gonna die, bro? Alright, GG. I can't wait until Pokemon Champions comes out. Alright, John. We doing singles or doubles? Why do I feel like I could have lived that Bitter Blade if it wasn't for the critical hit? Probably not, but... How did I hear? Did I hear about Pokemon ZA's biggest downfall at the moment? What do you mean? What biggest downfall? The fact that the starters Mega Stones are locked behind ranked, or something else happened. So no doubles. Well, I literally have to go like right after this stream, so yeah. If it wasn't like getting close to 7, then yeah, I would have stayed longer, but I want to make what I can from Uber before the weekend. Wait, hold on. You can use Pokemon Home to bring from your previous games to it, but once they're once they're there, uh, once they're there, they're permanent. You can't ever bring them back to the old games. I mean, to be fair, I don't usually when I transfer a Pokemon to a new game, I have no intention of bringing it back. I mean, I could see why a lot of people would be I could see why people, and plus I have no intentions of transferring to ZA anyway. Yeah, I have no intentions of transferring to ZA. Maybe my Halucha, and maybe my Halucha, and if we ever get a Mega Noivern. So you guys find out what starters you're using. I typically like to wait until like I see the final forms. Like I need to see what the Mega starters look like. Not the Kalos starters. I need to see what Mega Meganium, Mega Feraligatr, or Mega Emboar are gonna look like before I pick. But I think I'm gonna do Chikorita this time around because Chikorita is my second favorite of the Johto starters. So yeah. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, change the rules. I forgot you like to go all out. My fault. There was a leak of the drawings of each Pokemon that has a Mega. I don't look at leaks. I like to look at the official news, unless it's for the starters, but I don't look at leaks because then it's like, what's the point? Because like it's at that point, why even get the game if I'm not gonna get like, if I'm not gonna get surprised by it? But yeah, I'm gonna get Chikorita probably. Probably choose Chikorita because I don't like the Tepic line, and while I like Totodile, like Totodile is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But I never really cared for Crocodile or Feraligatr. Their designs are a little wonky in my opinion. Tepic is cute, but Pignite and Emboar are probably some of my least favorite starters ever. I don't dislike them as much as I dislike the likes of like Cinderace, but yeah. But yeah, I don't really like to look at leaks or rumors and stuff like that because if the stuff is actually true, then it's like there's no shock factor. The only time I'll look at the leaks is if I need to look at the final starters. That's it. Like, yeah. Most of your starter Pokemon you chose are fire. I just go by whichever one goes with my vibe. Like, I chose Bulbasaur. Like, for Kanto, I always choose Bulbasaur because Venusaur is the most menacing looking. Venusaur is the most menacing looking of the three, in my opinion, because Charizard is... Like, as cool as Charizard is, it's just a dragon, and Blastoise is cool too, but Venusaur's just always been, like, the most badass of the three, because, like, Venusaur is literally what I expect from, like, a monster. You want to use other Pokemon, for example. Most people would choose Greninja, meanwhile you chose Chestnut. I initially chose Chestnut, but in recent years, Greninja's become my favorite. People glaze Greninja too much. I feel like that's a dumb reason to you know, not choose Greninja. Like, you know, it's the same thing with Charizard. It's like, oh, people glaze Charizard too much. I'm like, well, yeah, it's popular for a reason. It's the same thing with Pikachu. Like, Pikachu gets too much attention, but it's the fucking mascot, you know? You know, if they put Cyndaquil in the lineup, I'd be all over it. I mean, obviously. Actually, no, I still probably might have chosen Chikorita, though. Imagine Typhlosion would have a Mega. They would find a way to butcher it. You guys forget that I don't like Mega Evolutions, right? I mean, I like, well, it depends, but I don't know. Typhlosion just doesn't need a Mega, in my opinion. But then again, I just like, but you guys have to remember, it's not really Typhlosion I care about. It's Cyndaquil that I like. Like Typhlosion, I just like it by proxy because of Cyndaquil, but Cyndaquil is always going to be my favorite. They glaze him too much to the point that it's not even like good anymore. I mean, that's you. For me, I used to be the same way, like, oh yeah, this Pokemon's getting way too much attention, but then, you know, after like ignoring, you know, the toxic Greninja fans from the Pokemon XYZ anime and stuff like that, I was like, you know what, Greninja's not that bad. It's a ninja frog, how can you not like it, you know? I don't know what do I want to use? Yeah. Because Chestnut used to be my favorite, but now it's more of like a, I tolerate it. Yeah, I tolerate it as opposed to like actually having it as my favorite. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of people think that. People think that if... Wait, hold on. If you want to do that, then let's talk Pikachu or Eevee. They're heavily overused. Like I said, they're the mascots. Like I said, they're the mascots. They're Of course, Pokemon is going to utilize the mascots of the franchise, guys. You posted an Incineroar edit and people were like... And people were saying Greninja solos and Greninja this, and you got sick of it. Oh. I like... But, you know, Pikachu is still an A-tier Pokemon for me. Even though I obviously love... If you guys have watched my top 100 favorite Pokemon video that I released a while back, you guys would know that I prefer Raichu infinitely over Pikachu, but... Yeah. But I should clarify, just because I like a Pokemon doesn't mean I'm gonna like its Mega Evolution. Shoot. Which Pokemon was I gonna send out? You. But yeah. But like, yeah, like, for me, when I choose a starter, it's because I like a specific element about it. Like Bulbasaur, because Venusaur just looks awesome to me. Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Yeah, Cyndaquil is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Well, it's not one of my... Cyndaquil is my favorite Pokemon of all time. I literally picked it simply because of how adorable it was. Like, it's literally the cutest Pokemon for me. Let's see. I was not expecting Thunder Punch to do that much, actually. Crazy. For Hoenn, Mudkip, because I like Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert. I just like derpy Pokemon. The Turtwig line, same reason I like the Mudkip line. They're derpy. They're little derpy guys. Although Torterra's badass, but Turtwig and Grotto are definitely derpy. What's his name? Snivy for Gen 5, because its design is just, in my opinion, its design is just much better than Tepig and Oshawott evolution lines. For Kalos, Greninja, it's a ninja frog. I love ninjas. Listen, I'm a guy. All men love ninjas. All men love frogs. That's just... And if you don't like frogs, and if you're a man and you don't like frogs, you're probably a woman. All right, chat. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna put that out there. Listen, men. There's three things. Well, other than frogs, there's three things that all men love. That's dinosaurs, robots, and ninjas. That's just universal law. So if you don't like Naruto, if you don't like Transformers, if you don't like freaking if you don't like anything dinosaur related, I don't trust you. That's just me. All right. Let's see. Rowlet. Yeah, Rowlet for Gen 7 because I like owls. I like owls, and Decidueye is one of the coolest Pokemon ever. Like ever designed. For Gen 8, Gen 8 probably had my least favorite lineup of the starters, but I picked Sobble because Sobble was adorable. And I like Drizzle and Inteleon. But I like them. I don't love them. Like, I only chose Sobble because of Sobble. And then for Gen 9, I picked, Fuecoco because, Sprigatito, I don't really care much. I'm not a cat person, so. Like, Sprigatito is probably one of the most boring cats. Like, one of the most boring Pokemon. Which form of Decidueye I like better? Well, considering the fact that I said Alola, the original one. But I like them both. I will always prefer Alola, the Alola Decidueye, but I love them both. Just because they're both cool concepts together. But, yeah. Legends EA, I think I'm going to give Chikorita a shot this time around. I know most people are probably going to pick Totodile. Because a lot of people love Feraligatr, but for someone who thinks Feraligatr is no more than like a C tier Pokemon, I'm probably going to go for a Chikorita. I'll probably choose Totodile for another play if I ever replay ZA, you know? But yeah. There's no real, like, pattern for what there's no real pattern whenever I choose a Pokemon. Like, if I vibe with the design, I pick it. That's really all it is. You don't have Moxie, right? You have Moxie, that's a problem. Oh, you have Moxie. Did you notice that we're still level 50? Oh, I didn't even notice. That's weird. I thought I picked no restrictions. And whatever. Yeah, I thought we picked no restrictions, but whatever. Air Slash. That is an interesting attack. Because I don't really look at the levels. Yeah, Black, the queue's closed. Like, I'm literally ending it after the stream. And you, Skeledirge, are getting throat chopped. No Torch Song. Oh, dang it, yeah, Flamethrower. Because people usually go for the Torch Song. Okay, that was smart. He knew I had it on deck. And besides, there's always next Friday, so. But yeah. One thing that sucks about Legends EA is that it looks like it's only gonna be Mega Evolutions, which kind of sucks for me. But yeah. I'll just probably just restrict myself to using new Mega Evolutions for my team. I just hope that we get some good Fire-type Mega Evolutions. I can't use I was actually gonna use Delphox this time around, since Delphox is the only Kalos starter I haven't used. And but I'm not too sure now because they're locked behind ranked battles, and I just think that's so scummy to do. No, I still don't like Mega Evolutions. I know the Mega Evolutions are temporary, doesn't mean I have to like them. And I did give them another shot. I mean, there's a lot of designs I like, but it's not the designs that I don't like, it's the... They're selling a DLC separately for 30 bucks. I mean, a lot of people are whining about that, but you don't have to get the DLC, you know? I know a lot of people are whining about that, but you don't... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's cheap. That's cheap for a DLC. That's basically how much the DLCs costs for, like, all of the game... For, like, every single game that's come out since, Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield's DLC was 30, I believe. Yeah, GG John. I think Scarlet and Violet was 35. Still pretty cheap. Me personally, I would have preferred if they were just if they were 25, but 30 ain't that bad either. You do if you want to do certain things in the campaign and the game. But yeah, that's the thing. But that's the thing though. That's the thing though. You don't... There's nothing that's locked behind for the campaign. If you... Like I said, it's optional. If you want to do the stuff in the DLC, then yes, get the DLC. But then you're gonna have the main story. You're still gonna have the main story. They're not gonna lock anything behind it. And besides, you don't have to get the DLC now. You can always wait until the actual DLC comes out, because a lot of people think... Oh, what's going on, Lens? Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, here's the thing. The DLC... Or not the DLC, yeah, a lot of people think the DLC is coming out the same time as the game. No. You're only gonna get the only thing that you're gonna get by ordering by buying the DLC alongside the games now, like for the pre-order, is an apparel set that comes from the DLC. That's it. While the actual story is coming out sometime later next year. Not later next year, but like sometime like early 2026. Like, probably, a lot of people are anticipating, like, February 2026. Just to sum that up for the people who do that. I don't think there's going to be gym battles, John. Since it's only taking... It says it's going to be the ZA Royale. It's just going to be the ZA Royale thing. They're not... I don't think we're going to have gym battles or a Pokemon League. Because remember, we're only in Lumio City. Which I'm still iffy about. I'm still a little iffy about the whole spending time in Lumio, the whole game taking place in Lumio City, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you watched like any of the trailers about it, but yeah, it's not gonna be a gym battle. It's not gonna be like gym battles or league. It's gonna be like a ZA Royale thing where you basically have to climb the rankings rather than collecting gym badges, which honestly I think that's a lot better than gym battles in my opinion. Like, I got tired, like, as someone who has been playing Pokemon since what, 2007, That'll be the first game not to do it then? No? Well, okay, for Pokemon League, yes. But for gym battles, we had Sun and Moon that didn't have gym battles. We had the trials instead. But we still had the, and also Legends, yeah, Legends Arceus also didn't have, Legends Arceus also didn't have gym battles either. It was the noble stuff, so yeah. Or a Pokemon League. But yeah. Been babysitting your nephews. Arceus had gyms? No, it didn't. It had noble battles, but those weren't gym battles. Your nephews both have a cold. You're so tired they just left. Damn. Yeah, those were more like trials, not really gyms. Same thing with Sun and Moon, like it had a league, but it wasn't like gym battles. But yeah. Yeah. I think the official thing was noble battles or something like that, where you battled like the 5 nobles, but like those weren't really gym battles. Yeah, those weren't really gym battles. And like the occasional battle with the wardens. You had to defeat all of the bosses like Alola, yeah. But yeah, I am going to end it. Golly, it's 6:52, bro. I really hope tonight is good for like Uber Eats deliveries and stuff like that. I think I'll stop by GameStop. Wait, hold on. So basically ZA is like a giant battle tower, sort of? Like you still, sorta, yeah. Because there's going to be battle zones at nighttime. Yeah, there's going to be like battle zones at nighttime and like you basically get to fight and like your rank climbs up and stuff like that. So yeah. The only thing I'm not excited for is the action RPG element. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. The action RPG stuff. Cause it's like, I don't know, I prefer turn-based over action RPG, so I'm not really excited for that, but gotta give it a shot, I guess. Gotta give it a shot. But yeah, probably gonna end it now, cause yeah, like I said, I want to make a little gotta make a little bit of money for tomorrow. I mean, I don't really intend on buying anything crazy tomorrow, but like, you know, I just want to have some money on me, you know. But yeah, so yeah. If you guys enjoyed this stream, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new. If you guys want to stay connected with me, links to my social media are in the description down below, along with my Instagram. Not my Instagram. You guys can also, you know, join my Discord server if you haven't already. What's happening tomorrow? Oh, nothing really. I just want to have, but like, you know, your boy's kind of like, your boy, I just want to have money just in case. Yeah, I just want to have money just in case, you know. Yeah, you guys can join my Discord server, subscribe to the Chill Army podcast, or join my Patreon. It's 100% free, actually. And yeah, I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah, love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay chill, Army.